Join and become a member today! Not only will you get access to custom badges and emojis, members will have early access to new videos before anyone else, get bonus videos, and much more. All members will also get highlighted at the end of each video as a thank you for going above and beyond. So what are you waiting for? Click the join button and enter the command center. What is this? Psycho Rangers!
Welcome to the true nature of our duel. This is a shadow game.
Gigantazauler, obliterate that face-down card.
Thank you for making my victory that much more delicious. Oh, you haven't felt pain yet. To bring forth my strongest monster, Chlorless, Chaos King of Dark World. Any last words?
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Is this everyone? Where are Eric and Tyler?
Tyler decided to stay by Zato until it's his time to duel. As for Eric, trying to get him here was like talking to a brick wall.
It's fine. We can start without him. But why'd you bring us here, Andros? I'm assuming this is about the Psycho Rangers.
You're right. There's no way we can continue on with this tournament, knowing that those monsters are back. I'm speaking from experience here. They're killing machines with only one objective: destroying the Power Rangers.
I mean, I agree with you, but we don't even know where they are. Whatever powers they found up in space seems to be cloaking everything about them. It's like they don't exist at all.
He's got a point, Andros. Even Zordon can't seem to pinpoint their location. I wouldn't even know where to start.
So what? You're all just going to sit idly by while the Psycho Rangers do whatever they want in the pursuit of destruction? If I have to do this on my own, then so be it.
Calm yourself, Andros. Your frustration is reasonable, but it is as Jack and Jason have said. The Psycho Rangers have attained powers beyond anything you Rangers have experienced. But while their current location is unknown, they will return in due time to enact their plan. And if Zato and the Equestrian Rangers are to be saved, the Psycho Rangers must be defeated in this so-called shadow game.
But Zordon, how can we just wait around and not do anything?
Biding your time is not doing nothing. Use this time to hone your skills, Rangers. It will take everything you have to put an end to the Psycho Rangers. Alpha and I will continue looking into these mysterious powers of theirs, but you Rangers need to rest. Tomorrow the second round will commence. Show the world and the Psycho Rangers that each of you are a force to be reckoned with.
I guess dueling as we have been is all we can do for now.
You heard the man. Get some rest, guys, because tomorrow, the real challenge begins.
The much-anticipated second round is finally here! Despite the threat of the Psycho Rangers, I'm so excited!
I am glad to see you in good spirits, Alpha. We certainly need that positivity in these trying times.
No doubt, but I'm sure our audience is ready to get into what I'm sure will be a heart-pounding duel. So let's bring in our duelists. Jason Lee Scott, Mighty Morphin Red Ranger, and wielder of the mighty Red Dragon Archfiend decks. And Andros, the Red Space Ranger and pilot of an impressive Cosmo deck. Rangers, are you ready?
Ready.
Let's go.
And let the next match of the Grand Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament begin.
I still can't believe we're putting the fate of the world in the hands of a card game. Who knows the havoc the Psycho Rangers could be unleashing right now?
Believe me, I understand how you feel, Andros. But you heard Zordon. They've gained power none of us can face head-on. The only way to win and save Zato is to beat them at their own shadow game.
I thought they were defeated for good all those years ago. I know firsthand how dangerous Psycho Red is, and now he's much more powerful. But he's not the only one. Alright, Jason, sorry, but it's going to be me winning this duel. I can't allow anyone else to risk their life for my unfinished business.
I've got some unfinished business of my own I want resolved through this tournament. But right now, there are more important matters at hand. If you think you've got what it takes, why don't you start things off?
Gladly. I'll start my turn by setting up the field spell, Cosmo Town. Then I bring to the field, Cosmo Tin Can. But Tin Can won't be staying for long, because I use its effect to banish it in order to special summon a much stronger member of my Cosmo fleet. Deploy Cosmo Slip Rider.
Not a bad start. I can see you're serious about taking down Psycho Red.
I am. But to get to him, I have to take down another formidable opponent. You.
Then let's see if you're up to the challenge. My move! Time to pull out one of my favorite combos. I summon Red Resonator and use its effect to special summon the level 4 Wandering King Wild Wind.
I think I know where this is going.
Not yet.
Huh?
I activate the effect of the Bone Archfiend from my hand. I send Dark Resonator to the graveyard to special summon it to the field. Now, it's time to kick things up. By tuning Wandering King Wild Wind with Red Resonator, I synchro summon the linchpin of my deck, Red Rising Dragon.
There it is.
Better believe it. And I use the ability of my dragon to return Red Resonator to the field. And with my Resonator back front and center, I use it to gain life points equal to the attack of your Slip Rider. Now to bring out the beast.
Bring it on.
I tune Red Rising Dragon with Red Resonator to call forth a monster forged from the fires of battle. I synchro summon Scarred Dragon Archfiend. Your Slip Rider might be strong, but it pales in comparison to the might of my dragon. I set this one card face down and get ready to battle. Go, my Scarred Dragon! Turn his monster to scrap metal! Now that you're wide open, it's your turn, Bone Archfiend.
Sorry, but your Archfiend won't be doing anything.
Say what?
Since my Slip Rider was destroyed, I can special summon a level 4 or lower monster to take its place on the field. And I summon Cosmo Good Witch.
A stalemate, huh? I can see why you made it to round 2. You're gonna give it everything you got to the very end. Well, that's all from me. You're up.
You're right. And with the stakes as high as they are now, I refuse to back down. And to prove it, I'm taking this up to the next level.
Let's rock it!
Power Red! Ha!
Let's do this. Good Witch, you served me well, but I banish you to bring out my upgraded arsenal.
Hold it right there!
What?
It's morphin' time! Tyrannosaurus! Like I said before, I got some unfinished business of my own. So if you think I'm letting you coast through this duel, you're greatly mistaken. I activate my trap card, Red Zone. And since I control a Red Dragon Archfiend monster, your field spell takes a one-way trip to the grave. So whatever you got planned with that card, end it right then and there.
Don't think that little trick is going to slow me down in the slightest. Continuing with the effect of Good Witch, I use it to bring out Cosmo Forerunner, a craft safe from being targeted by any of your effects. And I have to thank you for using your trap to destroy Cosmotown, because when it gets destroyed by a card effect, I can add one Cosmo card to my hand.
I wasn't counting on that.
And that's what I was counting on. Now let me run back one of my favorite combos. I summon another Cosmo Tin Can, then use its effect once again to special summon the card I retrieved from my deck. Cosmo Dark Destroyer.
So you brought out something that can go toe-to-toe with my dragon.
Dark Destroyer is more than just a devastating weapon. Like Forerunner, it can't be targeted by card effects, but more devastating for you. When Dark Destroyer is summoned, it can destroy one card on the field.
What? No way! My dragon!
Time to slay your dragon.
It might be down, but I'm not out. When my Scarred Dragon leaves the field and hits the graveyard, I can bring out the beast himself, Red Dragon Archfiend!
If you think a stalemate is going to stop me from attacking, you must have forgotten what I did in round 1. Dark Destroyer, wipe out his red dragon.
So you were willing to sacrifice your strongest card just to take down mine?
Anything to give me an edge in this duel. And since Dark Destroyer was sent to the grave, I banish it to special summon Cosmo Landwalker from my deck.
That's no good.
Not for you, at least. Landwalker, stomp all over his Bone Archfiend. Now for a direct assault. Cosmo Forerunner, you're up. Your dragons are strong, no doubt, but nothing can measure up to the unrelenting power of my Cosmo Armada. We're just in different leagues.
Don't count out my dragons just yet. Their full potential is yet to be awakened. And last time I checked, I still have life points and cards in my deck. This duel is far from over. Let me show you. I activate Bone Archfiend's effect from the grave to special summon it back to the field by discarding one card from my hand. After that, I banish Wandering King Wildwind in order to grab a Fiend Tuner from my deck, and I'll summon it straight to the field. Soul Resonator!
I wonder what this one does.
You're about to find out. When Soul Resonator is summoned, another level 4 or lower Fiend monster gets added to my hand. See? Your cards aren't the only ones relentless in the pursuit of power. And I have to thank you.
Oh?
Because you control a level 5 or higher Dark Monster, I can special summon the card I retrieved. Vision Resonator. Alright, let's run it back. But this time, with a little more oomph. Bone Archfiend, tune with Vision Resonator to once again become the Red Rising Dragon! I'll use Red Rising Dragon's effect to again bring back Red Resonator from the grave. But this is where the oomph comes in. Since Vision Resonator was sent to the graveyard, I use its effect to add a spell or trap card to my hand that mentions Red Dragon Archfiend. First, I'll top off my life points thanks to Red Resonator. Then the real fun begins. I activate the spell card gifted to me by Vision Resonator. My favorite, the continuous spell Crimson Gaia. And with it, I bring back Vision Resonator to my hand. Now it's my turn to cook. Red Rising Dragon, tune with Red Resonator and let your passion heat up to the max. I synchro summon Hot Red Dragon Archfiend!
Oh no!
Oh yes. I use the effect of my dragon to destroy all other attack position monsters on the field. Now look who's wide open.
Hope you don't think it's me.
Don't tell me!
My Cosmo monsters will never leave me defenseless. I banish both Forerunner and Landwalker in order to summon 2 monsters that will keep my life points safe. Cosmo Dark Lady and Cosmo Farm Girl.
Clever, but I got plenty more up my sleeve. Since a card was destroyed by an effect, Crimson Gaia special summons Red Dragon Archfiend from my graveyard! Your wall might as well be a paper towel in the face of my dragons.
Do your worst.
That's the plan. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, annihilate Cosmo Dark Lady! Lucky for you, since my Hot Dragon activated its effect this turn, it's the only one that can attack. You're up.
Come on, Andros. This can't be the best you can do. Psycho Red is out free, and you're the only one that can stop him. Get it together. You have to win here.
Come on! Don't start zoning out now! We're in a duel! Stop worrying about the future and focus on what's in front of you!
You're right. Sorry, I guess I let the pressure finally get to me. But no more. I'm locked in to the here and now. Here we go. From my hand, I activate the spell card, Terraforming, to grab a field spell from my deck.
I can't let you be the only one locked in. I activate Red Zone, and since you activated an effect while I control Red Dragon Archfiend, you can say adios to your farm girl.
Like that's gonna slow me down in the slightest. Watch and learn. If it wasn't obvious, the field spell I'm grabbing is a second Cosmotown, and I'm immediately putting it in play.
But not before I use the effect of Crimson Gaia to bring back Scarred Dragon Archfiend!
Don't those overgrown lizards ever stay down?
You wish.
Whatever. Before I was interrupted, I play Cosmotown. Now it's my turn to bring back some heavy firepower. Using the effect of Cosmotown, I can return my banished Cosmo Dark Destroyer to my hand, at the cost of life points equal to its level times 100. So you wanted me to focus on the present, right? Then how about I turn up the heat and give you everything I've got?
Red Battleized Armor! Whoa! Breaking out the big guns for real!
This shows just how serious I am. I activate the Quick Play spell, Emergency Teleport, to call a level 3 or lower monster from my deck. I present a blast from the past, Cosmo Tin Can.
I know where this is going.
And there's nothing you can do to stop it. I banish Tin Can to bring back out Cosmo Dark Destroyer. Hope you remember what happens when it gets summoned. And I'm putting your Scarred Dragon out of its misery.
My dragon's staying right where he's at!
What?
I summon the power of the Dragon Shield! Behold my absolute power! To prevent the destruction of my dragon, I banish Soul Resonator from my graveyard. Nice try, but it wasn't enough to bring me down.
I thought I had it, and I can't just sack my card like before. That's it from me then. Your move.
You're no rookie, but it's clear you have more to learn. It's great that you have a team willing to sacrifice themselves to give you the strength to fight on, but it takes more than sacrifice to win. you have to also rely on your own strength. From my graveyard, I once again use Bone Archfiend's ability to bring him back to the field. And since it was Vision Resonator I sent to the grave, I can snag another spell or trap card. Now after summoning Red Resonator, one of my dragons will also get a little power boost. Scarred Dragon Archfiend! Tune with Red Resonator to form a creature beyond the forces of nature. Descend upon the field! Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, Bane!
I had a feeling it was coming eventually, but it's still something to see it in front of me.
Don't start daydreaming on me again. We got a duel to finish. I use Bane's effect to tribute my Bone Archfiend in order to call back Scarred Dragon Archfiend. Now this, Andros, this is an army. Dragons, it's feeding time! Bane, scrap his Dark Destroyer!
I'm not finished yet. I have plenty of monsters to keep me in this duel.
Summon as many as you like. In the end, you're just delaying the inevitable.
I might not be able to take down your dragons, but my Slip Rider can still do some damage to your field. I'm taking out that Crimson Gaia once and for all.
That spell's done more than enough. Now, where were we? All right, Andros. It's now or never. Does your deck match your conviction?
I only have one more shot to swing things back my way. But win or lose, this duel gave me the reassurance that other Red Rangers are more than capable of taking on Psycho Red in my stead. Once more, I call on the effect of Cosmotown to retrieve Cosmo Forerunner from out of play and place it in defense mode. Alright, now's the moment of truth. I use the second effect of Cosmotown to shuffle the one card from my hand back into my deck and draw one more. Please, let it be what I need.
Well, what's the verdict?
Just go.
As you wish.
Wow, what a duel! The winner of today's match and our first quarterfinalist is Jason Lee Scott. Andros started off strong, establishing the strength of his Cosmo cards, and even stalled Jason's progress with his card's ability to summon more Cosmo monsters from his deck. However, Jason's deck was a lot more flexible, and he was able to chain combos from the grave and his hand to bring out so many Red Dragon Archfiends that were key in his victory.
Though Andros was driven by his desire to resolve his unfinished business with Psycho Red, ultimately Jason was the one to claim victory, and it will be up to another Ranger to challenge the Psycho Ranger. As the first match of the second round is coming to a close, do we have any closing remarks from today's duelists?
The last thing I want is for someone else to risk their life because of my failure. But Jason showed me that he and everyone else here has what it takes to end Psycho Red once and for all.
I joined this tournament to settle a score, but my personal feelings need to be put aside for the sake of the others. I really hope it doesn't come down to it. But if you make it to me, Psycho Red, you're going to regret messing with the Power Rangers.
And with that, this match of the Grand Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament has officially come to a close. I get the feeling the following matches are going to be just as intense, so be sure not to miss out. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.
You are never going to defeat me! And the same goes for the rest of the so-called Red Rangers in this tournament.
Who would have thought a simple card game could turn into this? I've heard about the Psycho Rangers, but this is worse than I imagined. If someone doesn't do something, what happened to Zato will happen to the rest of us.
Hey, Brody, look alive. Your duel's about to start.
I'm sorry, Jack, but there's more at stake in this duel now than just a little title. Our lives are on the line, and I refuse to take that lying down. Psycho Red is going down, and I will be the one to make that happen.
Goodness, it feels so good to be back. You know, minus the threat of the Psycho Rangers, of course.
There is no need to be so dramatic, Alpha. It has only been a day since the last match.
Felt more like months. Maybe it only felt like a day to you because you're stuck in a time warp.
Be that as it may, it is time to begin the next match of the second round, which promises to be a spectacular one.
Ooh, I'm just twisting my circuits in excitement. Our first contestant surprised everyone in the first round by defeating the legendary Ranger Tommy. Wielding his crafty Karakuri deck is Brody, the Ninja Steel Red Ranger.
Taking on Brody in this match is Jack, SPD Red Ranger specializing in the Security Force deck. It brought him much success against Shane, another Ninja Ranger. Will his streak continue, or will Brody be the one shinobi to bring Jack down? Duelists, are you ready?
Let's party.
Then let the next match of the Grand Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament begin.
Another ninja, huh? Time to run back another dub for SPD.
Please, you saw what I did to Tommy. What chance do you have? There's no way I'd lose to someone who just gave up on being a ranger.
Ah, so you got jokes, huh? Then why don't we just let the cards do the talking?
My thoughts exactly. And I'm going to start things off with a favorite of mine. Karakuri Komachi Model 224, Ninishi. And as I'm sure you know, Ninishi grants me an additional summon, so join your comrade, Karakuri Ninja Model 339, Sazank.
Breaking out the heavy combos early, I see.
There's more at stake in this duel than just a title now. I can't afford to go easy.
Ah, so that's what this is all about. He's worried about the Psycho Rangers. Look, Brody, I get that your heart is in the right place, but right now, your duel is with me.
Not for long. From my hand, I activate the effect of my Karakuri 9763 Kunumzan. By switching Ninishi to defense mode, I can special summon Kunumzan to the field as a tuner.
Here it comes.
I tune my level 3 Sazank with my level 5 Kunumzan to synchro summon the epitome of feudal might, Karakuri Steel Shogun, Model 00X Burrito! And after Burrito is successfully summoned, he can call for reinforcements to fortify my line even more. Join the field, Model 236, Nisamu.
I gotta admit, Brody, that's not a bad start.
Who said I was done?
What? Ninja spin!
Morphing this early? You're really not playing around.
It's like I said, I can't afford to take things easy. None of us can. Now back to my turn. By tuning my level 4 Nisamu with my level 3 Ninishi, I synchro summon another mighty warrior, Karakuri Shogun, Model 00 Bude.
And let me guess, you're gonna call for more backup?
Ding ding ding, someone's been paying attention. Using Bude's effect, I end my turn by summoning Karakuri Ninja Model 7749 Nanashik. That's my turn. Unless you've got something that can match the strength of my Karakuri monsters, this duel is as good as mine.
You ninjas sure like to take things way too seriously. Trust me, I understand just how dangerous Psycho Red and the others are. I want to save Zato too, but in the end, this is still a game, and I'm not Psycho Red. Lighten up a little.
That carefree attitude can't save anyone. Now make your move.
Well, damn. All right. Excuse me for trying to have fun. I guess I'll start my turn with my favorite field spell, S-Force Bridgehead. And by activating it, I add S-Force Orifice to my hand. After that, I'm about to take you back to school by summoning S-Force Professor De Gamma.
And what exactly am I gonna learn from a monster with a mere 1,000 attack points?
Check it. Once the professor's class is in session, I can change the position of one of your monsters, and your Burrito is just the student he's been looking for.
Don't get too proud of yourself. Since the position of one of my monsters was changed, Burrito's effect lets me draw a card.
What can I say? I love giving to the needy.
Suck my...
But this party's just starting. Next, I play the spell card S-Force Showdown, and with it, I special summon the Orifice I retrieved earlier in defense mode. I throw down 2 face downs and pass it back to you.
What's he planning? Jack might be easygoing, but he's clearly skilled enough to make it to the second round. No matter, I still have the advantage, and I plan to make full use of it. You're gonna regret not taking out my Burrito while you had the chance, because you definitely won't be getting another.
Guess again, Brody boy.
What?
I activate the trap card, S-Force Chase. And since I have 2 different S-Force monsters on the field, I can send 2 of your monsters back to your hand.
You can't be serious.
Say sayonara to your shoguns.
That's annoying, but sadly for you, Buredo won't be gone for too long. First, I set a face-down card myself, then summon another Nanishi. You tried to bring him down, but it wasn't enough. Now rise again, Buredo! Hope you didn't forget about his effect.
Of course not. Matter of fact, that's exactly what I was counting on.
You're bluffing!
You wish. Since you activated the effect of your monster, Orifice here can send it on a one-way trip to the graveyard by banishing an S-Force card of my own.
No! Buredo!
What's it gonna be now that your best card went up in smoke?
Whatever. Buredo might be gone, but his effect is still active, and I use it to bring out another Kunamzan. It's time to send your professor to detention. Attack!
Sorry to burst your bubble yet again,
Oh my god.
but Teach isn't going anywhere, thanks to my field spell. Whenever a monster in the same column as my S-Force monster declares an attack, my monster can't be destroyed by yours.
Just how many contingency plans do you have? Whatever, at least you still take damage. That's the end of my turn.
Why do you sound so defeated right now? You're the one that's winning. You should be having a blast.
You still don't get it. With the Psycho Rangers hijacking this tournament, fun went straight out the window. You saw what they did to Zato. Any one of us could be next, unless we're at the very peak of our game. I can't make any mistakes in this duel. Mistakes can cost lives.
Brody, let me ask you something. Who are you dueling right now?
Huh? What's that got to do with...
Who are you dueling?
You! You! I'm dueling you!
That's right. I'm your opponent in this duel, not Psycho Red. Believe me, I'm not oblivious to the threat the Psycho Rangers pose. But look at you. This obsession with taking them down is affecting your game. What happened to the duelist that took down Tommy Oliver?
Just go.
Maybe this will knock some sense into you. SPD! Emergency! Time to rock. From my hand, I summon S-Force Retroactive. And with that, my 3-link markers are set. Hold on to your Morpher because my boy is about to make an entrance. I link summon S-Force Justify.
So you've brought out your ace monster. Good thing I got a little protection of my own.
If you think your little face-down card is enough to save you, guess again, because I'm using mine first. S-Force Specimen. Since you control a monster, I can bring back an S-Force monster in the same column as yours. Orifice, front and center. Ready to throw some hands?
Give me your best shot.
You're gonna regret saying that. Justify! Dismantle that moldy marionette!
You thought you had me. But whenever Kunamzan is attacked, I can switch it to defense. Huh?
Aw, your puppet feeling stuck? That's thanks to Orifice here. By banishing an S-Force card, he can send your monster straight to the slammer, leaving you wide open.
Substitution Jutsu!
The fuck?
I use Scrap Iron Scarecrow to negate the attack of Justify.
You might have stopped his attack, but Orifice Defect will still send your monster to the graveyard. And would you look at that? I still have one more attack left, and you already used your trap card. And with that, yours truly has taken the lead. You're up, my ninja.
I've been pushed back against a wall. But still, I don't feel down at all. If anything, I'm even more motivated to figure out a way past this challenge.
Sort of like, you having fun?
Yeah, I am. I'm having a blast in this duel. No disrespect to Tommy, but you're giving me exactly the challenge I was looking for.
Glad to see you finally remembered what this game is all about. Now that we both got our heads in the game, we can give the audience a real show. Now come on, show me what the Ninja Steel Red Ranger can do.
As you wish. For my turn, I'm just going to set these 2 cards face down and pass things back to you.
That move left a lot to be desired, but far be it from me to look a gift horse in the mouth.
Then what are you waiting for? I'm right here.
He's clearly baiting me to attack, especially with that new face down card alongside his Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Even with the advantage, there's not much else I can do about those. Guess I'll just have to lay on the pressure some more. Here goes nothing. I'm sending Orifice to an early retirement in order to bring out some heavier firepower. You're up, S-Force Platina.
Not gonna lie, she's kinda bad.
And she's got an even badder special effect. Once she's summoned, I can bring back a banished S-Force monster. S-Force retroactive. To attention. All right, it's go time. Platina, waste that face-down monster.
Hope you didn't forget about my scrap iron scarecrow, making your attack useless.
I hope you didn't forget I have 2 super cops on the field ready to rain down some justice. Justify, take it out.
Got him.
Huh?
Have a taste of mirror force.
Son of a...
What can I say? The classics never go out of style.
Good move, Brody. I knew you were plotting something with that second face down. We got ourselves a duel now. Your move.
Only if I can draw the right card I need. Come on deck. The heart of the cards is bullshit. Well, there's nothing else I can do, so it's back to you.
Hate to hear that, just as things were starting to get interesting. Too bad. I guess it's time to bring this duel to a close. But out of respect for you, I'll do it in style.
SPD, Battleizer! Activate Battleizer! Cyber mode, complete!
Oh yeah, now we're cooking.
I don't think I'm gonna like what's on the menu.
Bon appetit. I use S-Force Retroactive as tribute to summon the big dog himself, S-Force Lapswell. And with him in play, I can banish Retroactive to clear the field of any other monster in the same column, leaving you wide open. You still have your trap card in play, so there's not much else I can do at the moment, so back to you. Come on now, it's now or never.
You're right. And with this card I just drew, I'm not out of this duel by a long shot. Since you've shown me yours, I'll show you mine. Out of the fire and into the fight. Lion Fire Red.
Kinda cheesy, but looks like you got that dog in you.
Let's see how cheesy you find this. Monster Reborn.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh's right, because Brado is coming back for an encore. And even with your field spell preventing your monster from being destroyed, it means nothing now that I have the strongest monster on the field.
And with thinking like that, you just cost yourself the duel.
Sorry, Jack, but you can't bluff your way out of this one.
Then maybe you'll listen to the cards. I'll go ahead and play another S-Force Showdown and use it to add an S-Force monster from my graveyard to my hand. Next, I'll bring out the card I added so you can join in on the fun once again. Orifist, welcome back.
That card is like a cockroach.
Hey, watch your mouth. Matter of fact, just for that, I'm activating Lapswell's ability again, banishing an S-Force card to send your Shogun back to the grave.
Well, I'm cooked.
And you can only use your Scarecrow once, so who's it gonna be?
I'm barely holding on in this fight. Even still, I can't quit. From my hand, I play a field spell of my own, Karakuri Showdown Castle. Hopefully it can keep me in this fight a little longer.
Doubtful if that's the best move you got. Looks like that fire is dying out. My move. I set this one card face down and we'll run the S-Force beatdown once again. Looks like this is your final move for real. Update the scoreboard because Jack is 2-0 when it comes to taking on ninjas.
No, it's not over yet. I still have cards I can play. It's not over until one of our life points reach 0. Please, give me a chance. I summon Karakuri Merchant Model 177 Inashichi, and with his special effect, he won't be alone.
Checkmate.
What?
I activate my trap, Fiendish Chain, negating whatever effect your monster was trying to pull.
It can't be.
It was a good shot, but the one advancing to the quarterfinals is me. S-Force Razor, come forth! Squad, end this!
That's what I'm talking about. Pulling out another win for SPD is Jack.
Both duelists started strong right from the beginning, resulting in both sides losing their ace monsters early on. However, that did not deter either side from utilizing their decks to the fullest.
Brody was able to hang on thanks to Scrap Iron Scarecrow, but he just couldn't outlast the power and abilities of Jack's S-Force monsters. And having defeated 2 ninjas, Jack will go on to face Jason in the quarterfinals. What's that? What's going on?
If this is the best you Rangers can do, our victory is all but guaranteed.
Psycho Red, release Zato from whatever spell you put on him.
As if a loser like you has any right to order me around. If I wanted to, I could have you join your worthless friend in an instant.
Then why don't you? You psychos clearly have the power to do it now. Why waste your time crashing this tournament?
What fun is your demise without utterly crushing everything that you Rangers are? We want the last looks on each one of your faces to be complete despair. We've spent years drifting in and out of existence, devising the perfect way to get our revenge after the humiliation we faced at the hands of you Rangers. And thanks to the power of the shadows and your little tournament, we've found just that. So enjoy what little time you have left, Red Rangers, because soon enough, I will have my revenge.
Oh, that Psycho Red gets my diodes burning. Rangers, no matter what, you can't let the Psycho Rangers win.
Don't sweat it, Alpha. He was defeated twice before, and you know what they say, third time's the charm. And this time, he's going up against all of us. I like our odds.
Very well put, Jack. It will not be easy, but I believe you all will be able to make it through this challenge. That strength and determination is why you were chosen as Power Rangers. As this match of the Grand Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament is coming to a close, I would like to thank everybody watching for your support. May the power protect you. Alpha, what progress have you made regarding the power of the Shadow Games wielded by the Psycho Rangers?
I'm afraid I don't have much to go off of, Zordon. Supposedly those powers shouldn't even exist in this universe. All I was able to find were a few key words linked to ancient Egypt, like Atem, Aknam Kanan, and Seto. Even with the advanced resources of our command center, I can't seem to find anything. I would ask Billy to help, but he's busy preparing for the tournament. Oh, Zordon, what are we going to do?
Fret not, Alpha. The Rangers are doing their part by keeping the Psycho Rangers at bay through their duels. We must do our part in assisting them by finding out as much as we can about these Shadow Games. I do believe your efforts have not been in vain. Contact Trey of Triforia. They have extensive knowledge on the mystical arts that are beyond the resources found here on Earth. What they know might be the key to solving this mystery.
I hope you're right. I don't know if my transistors can take another Ranger falling victim to a Shadow Game. Oh, Trey, you just might be our only hope out of this mess.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third match in round 2 of the Grand Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament.
Even with the looming threat of the Psycho Rangers, as they say, the show must go on, and tonight's match promises to be one for the ages.
Well put, Alpha. Our first duelist demonstrated a mastery over Time Thief cards in the first round, throwing his opponent off his game to secure his own victory. Duelist number 1 is the Time Force Red Ranger, Wes Collins.
Wes's Time Thief cards really disrupted Scott's flow. So much so, he had to resort to playing defense for the majority of their duel just to stay afloat. Duelist number 2 better be careful, not to mention that if Wes wins this round, he could potentially face off against Eric in the quarterfinals. So a lot is riding on his victory in this match.
Let us not jump the gun, Alpha, because Duelist number 2 also wields a powerful deck based on synergy and revival. This challenger's approach to duels is a slow burn until the fire is too much to contend with, a strategy that secured him a spot in today's match. Using a Salamangreat deck is the Beast Morpher's Red Ranger, Devon Daniels.
Devon really knows how to bring the heat. His duel against Leo was so fun to watch. I can't wait to see what he does against Wes in this match. Now, duelists, are you ready?
I know I am.
Let's boot it up.
Then let the next match of the Grand Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament begin.
What's up, Wes?
Yo, Devon, hope you're ready to throw down.
Better believe it. You might be the homie, but don't expect an easy duel.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Eric's also expecting me in the next round, so I don't plan on losing here.
Let's see if you can bust through my Salamangreat monsters. I'll start us off by placing 3 cards face down. Then, I summon Flame Buffalo. With a single link marker set, I use Flame Buffalo to link summon Salamangreat Bale Links.
Here it comes.
You know it. After Bale Links is link summoned, Salamangreat Sanctuary can be added to my hand, which I'll immediately put into play. That's my move for now, so show me what you got.
can't believe it.
Whoa, what's going on? You good?
A skilled duelist that actually likes to have fun. I'm going to enjoy every moment of this match.
Likewise. I'm curious on just how crazy your Time Thief cards can get.
Ask and you shall receive. Because I summon Time Thief Regulator and set one card face down. And since I don't control any other monsters, I can tribute my Regulator to special summon 2 other Time Thief monsters.
Sorry, bro, but I can't let that happen.
I beg your pardon?
I activate my trap, Great Roar. Because you activated an effect while I control a Link monster, the effect is negated. Normally your card would be destroyed too, but you took care of that on your own.
Not ideal, but nothing I can't handle. Time for Plan B. The spell card, Onomatopoeia. I have to send another card to the graveyard, but it lets me grab 2 monsters from my deck.
Sorry, gotta stop you again right there. I use my second trap, Great Rage. Bale Links has to go to the graveyard, but so does that face-down card you're hiding. I then use my third trap, Back to the Front, to bring Flame Buffalo back from the grave in defense mode.
Jeez, I wasn't able to do anything at all. I know you're not the type of duelist to go all out this early in a duel, but I still don't like being wide open like this.
What can I say? I'm kinda nice at this. Low-key the real-life king of games. But there's still plenty of duel left to play. I gotta stay locked in. First, I'll set this down. Then, once again, I'm gonna use Flame Buffalo to link summon another Great Bale Links, this time with an added bonus.
Oh?
See, once Buffalo leaves the field, by discarding a Cyburst monster, I get to draw 2 more cards. Nice! And would you look at that? I just drew some heat. I activate the spell I just drew, Great Circle.
I remember that card. It was what enabled your victory against Leo last round.
And I'm banking on it doing the same in this match. I use it to add Great Mirror to my hand. And since it was added to my hand by my card's effect, by revealing it, I can bring this little guy straight to the field. This is what Return of the Heat. Using Bale Links and Mirror, I link summon the Link 2 monster, Great Sunlight Wolf!
Quite the upgrade, but I'm not too worried about your little puppy.
Careful, or you'll get bit. Besides, my wolf isn't the one you should be worried about.
Don't like the sound of that.
Since there are at least 3 Great monsters in my graveyard, I can special summon Great Beat Bison from my hand in defense mode.
Jeez, that's one hefty cut of beef. But why summon something with the defense of wet cardboard? I'm making bison burgers of that card next turn.
I guess you forgot what my deck specializes in. Don't worry, because here's a refresher. Using my Link to Sunlight Wolf and Bison as link markers, the circuit is complete to summon my favorite monster. Make way for the King of the Jungle, because I link summon Link 3, Great Heat Leo.
Wait, I thought Pyro Phoenix was your favorite card.
Who said my ace and my favorite had to be the same?
Fair point.
Now Heat Leo. Burn through his life points with Inferno Strike, Blazing Blast.
Whew. I knew you were packing some heat, but seeing it for myself is something else entirely.
And that's just a taste of what my Greats can do.
Not bad, but I'm in this for the long haul. Let me show you. I'm gonna run back Time Thief Regulator, and hopefully that trap card doesn't interrupt me again.
You're safe for now.
Sick. Now by sacrificing Regulator, from my deck I special summon Time Thief Adjuster and Time Thief Winder. To quote you guys from the 2020s, time to cook. Both of my Time Thieves have abilities that activate when they're summoned. I use Winder's effect to add a Time Thief card to my hand, and Adjuster here can send a Time Thief card from my deck to my graveyard.
What are you planning with that card in the grave?
You'll have to worry about that later, because right now, I'm prepped for an even bigger threat. After setting this card down, I build the Overlay Network. By overlaying my 2 Time Thieves, I Xe summon one of the pinnacles of my deck, Time Thief Redoer.
Quaking in your boots yet?
Is your zesty magician supposed to scare me?
Let's find out. Redoer! Put that kitty down!
I don't think so. I activate my second Great Rage, sending both my Heat Leo and your Redoer to the graveyard.
You sure about that, Mr. King of Games?
Huh?
Redoer's name isn't just for show. By detaching a monster card, I can banish it until the end of my turn, completely avoiding the effect of your trap. Can't say the same about your monster, though. But we're not done! Remember the card I sent to the grave earlier? That was Time Thief Chronocorder. And since an Exus monster left the field while it was in the grave, it can be special summoned. And it's still my battle phase. So Chrono Quarter, direct attack!
Not bad, rich boy.
Aren't you the son of the mayor of a major city?
I don't want to talk about it.
I know what you mean. Anyway, that's my turn. Come back to the field, Redoer, and you're up.
Wes completely dismantled my field. And with only one card in my hand, there's not much I can...
Sorry to interrupt your solo strategy meeting, but I'm going to activate my face-down trap card.
What?
Time Thief Flyback. This neat trap lets me attach any Time Thief card from my deck or hand to Redoer as an overlay unit. After that, I use his effect to detach the spell card I gave him to draw another card.
You done yet?
Almost. Since it's now your standby phase, I'll use Redoer's primary effect to attach the top card of your deck to mine as an overlay unit. Thank you for the donation. Now I'm done.
While you were busy interrupting my turn, I was able to come up with a strategy. It's going to require a bit of luck, but that's where we're at. With that, it's time to suit up.
Activate speed belt! Unleash the beast!
Who's ready for the beast? From my graveyard, I activate the effect of Salamangrate Mole. It gets banished, but with it, I can shuffle 5 Salamangrate cards back into my deck, then draw 2 more.
Hope you got something good.
You'll find out soon enough. I summon Salamangrate Jack Jaguar! With Jack Jaguar successfully summoned on my field, a new friend's gonna join him. Salamangrate Fowl. And with those pieces set, say hello once again to Sunlight Wolf.
You can show me your pet as many times as you want. The result's gonna be the same.
Wanna bet? Here's the beauty behind my deck. It thrives on cards being revived from the graveyard. Like so. I activate the effect of Jack Jaguar. Since I control a Salamangrate Link monster, it allows me to shuffle another Salamangrate monster back into my deck. Then, he gets special summoned to a zone my Link monster points to.
Looks like Heat Leo is coming back.
Better believe he's coming back. But not before I activate Sunlight Wolf's ability. Since Jack Jaguar was summoned to a zone he points to, I can add a fire monster from the graveyard to my hand. Now that I'm locked and loaded, time to level up. I Link summon Heat Leo!
Summon that thing as many times as you want. In the end, it's not gonna make a difference.
Then how about I run it back one more time?
Come again?
Once again, I summon Heat Leo!
What? How? I don't understand.
Let me break it down for you. It's all because of my field spell. When I choose to Link summon a monster, I can use one monster of the same name as the entire material.
But I still don't get it. Why go through all of that just to bring out a monster that's still weaker than my Redoer?
Once again, I direct your attention to my graveyard. Since Heat Leo here basically reincarnated himself, that triggered the effect of my Salamangrate Roar Trap in my graveyard, letting me set it again on my field. The only caveat is that I have to banish it once I use it.
I get it now. As convoluted as it was, you were looking for a way to stop my Redoer in its tracks.
Bingo. And now that setup is done, it's go time. Your Chrono Quarter is about to be char-broiled and deep-fried.
Yeah, I can't let that happen.
Excuse me?
Time for! Time for!
Sorry, Devon, but you're gonna have to do better than that. I used the effect of Chrono Quarter to tribute it before your attack, leaving your only target my Time Thief Redoer. My life points are safe, and Redoer is ready to cause some more havoc.
Ain't no way. Did he just...
My move. And you're not the only one who can activate cards from the grave. I banish my Time Thief Flyback Trap card, allowing me to attach another card from your graveyard to Redoer. But before that happens, I activate Redoer's effect to detach the spell card on it to draw another.
Bruh.
What's the problem?
Did you already forget about my trap card I literally set last turn?
Not gonna lie, it completely slipped my mind. Crap! How could I forget that?
And with no Xyz monster on the field, your trap is as useless as Ojama Yellow.
Man, I really screwed the pooch with that one. Maybe a little defense can buy me some time to get out of this mess. I place these 2 cards face down and in my turn.
I hope he still got some fight in you, but that honestly might have just been the nail in the coffin. Once again, I use the effect of Jack Jaguar in my grave to add a monster back and special summon him back to the field.
Setting the stage for your ace, are we?
Not quite. I want to try a different approach. I use the effect of Salamangreat Spinny from my hand. By discarding it, I'm giving my Jaguar a 500-point boost.
We'll see about that after I activate my trap, Lost Wind. I use it on your Jaguar to negate its effects and reduce its power by half of its original attack points.
Oh, you want to be petty, huh? Fine then. I can be petty too.
Activate Beast X mode! Beast X mode, ready!
Come get some! I didn't want to do this, but you forced my hand. First I summoned Flame Buffalo again, and now that Spinny is in the graveyard, I use its effect to let him join his crew back on the field. You wanted my ace, right?
Nah, I'm good.
Well, here it comes. My 4 link markers scorch the sky to form the blazing circuit of your destruction. From the ashes of my monsters rise the infernal beast of eternity. I link summon Link 4. Salamangreat Pyro Phoenix.
Popeyes would make a killing with that thing.
The only one getting deep fried here is your face down card.
Not before I do a little grave digging myself. Since you special summon your ace, I can set Lost Wind again on my side of the field.
Too bad you can't use it again this turn. Now Pyro Phoenix, go! Radiance of the Phoenix! All right, Wes, your countdown to destruction has begun. What are you gonna do?
Not much I can do with this. I'm just gonna set a card down and pass things back.
Man, that misplay from earlier got you all messed up.
What can I say? I got greedy and now I'm paying the price for it. Can't blame anyone but myself.
Hey, if nothing else, you played almost flawlessly up until then. But now I think it's about time I start putting the wraps on this duel. I activate the effect of Jack Jaguar again to bring him out for an encore. Then, using the Spinny I just drew, send it to the grave in order to give him a little pep in his step. Finally, I'm bringing Spinny back to the field.
I might not be winning this duel, but I'm certainly not making it easy for you. I activate my Lost Wind again, and this time, target your Phoenix.
All that did was just buy you one more turn. Attack!
This wasn't the outcome I had in mind, but man, was it still a fun duel. I wouldn't be surprised if you made it to the finals. Your deck is awesome.
Don't discount your skills either. Those time thieves really kept me on my toes. Frankly, I got lucky. Thanks for an incredible match, Wes.
Wow, what a duel! The winner of today's match is... Devon!
For much of this duel, it was Wes who seemed to have the slight advantage as soon as Time Thief Redoer came onto the field. Its abilities to disrupt the opponent's strategies put even a skilled duelist like Devon back against the wall. However, one crucial mistake cost Wes the match and gave Devon the opening to secure a spot as our next quarterfinalist.
Wes, what was that?
Eric, chill out. It's not that big of a deal. So I messed up.
You had that loser on the ropes.
Excuse
Instead
me?
of using your brain, you got greedy. And look where it got you. I guess I should have expected that from a spoiled rich kid who never had to think for himself.
Look, bro, I don't know what your problem is, but...
Nah, Devon, it's cool. I got this. Eric, I have no clue what's gotten into you since the start of this tournament. But suddenly, you went back to being a jerk that only had it out for himself. Believe me, I wanted nothing more than to duel you two. But guess what? Things happen. You don't always get your way. Or did you not expect to hear that from a spoiled rich kid?
Spare me the high and mighty act, Wes. If anything, your loss just proves that I'm the superior Red Ranger between the two of us. And after I crush Carter in the next match, I'm showing everyone I'm the superior Red Ranger out of all of us. Have fun in the losers bracket.
What's going on with him? I thought you two were cool.
We are, and I wish I knew what happened. I want to root for him as a friend, but more so than ever, he needs a major slice of humble pie.
Let's just hope Carter can be the one to serve it up.
Well, that got intense. But before we sign off of today's match, we just want to thank our channel members for their extra support. If you want to go the extra mile to support the channel, click join, and you will also see your name on screen in every video going forward. If you can't, no worries, because a like and subscribe is more than enough. Thank you all for watching, and can't wait to see you in the next match of the Grand Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament. Oh, geez. Oh, please answer. Trey! I've got a hold of you, thank goodness!
Yes, Alpha. We received your call. What seems to be troubling you?
Oh, where do I begin? First, the Psycho Rangers appeared again after decades, and now wield mysterious powers to hold Shadow Games, and Zato
Wait a
lost
minute,
to
Alpha.
Psycho Red and...
Did you just say Shadow Games?
Yes, it was so dreadful. Do you know about this phenomenon? According to our records, that power shouldn't even exist in our universe.
You're right. No one in this universe should have the power to conduct a Shadow Game. Unless... No, this can't be right. How did this happen?
What is it, Trey?
It's worse than we feared. The reason the Psycho Rangers have the power to hold Shadow Games is because they somehow got a hold of 5 of the 7 Millennium items.
What are the Millennium items?
7 artifacts of immense mystical power rooted in ancient Egypt from another universe. Just one can do catastrophic damage if in the wrong hands.
Aye. What are we gonna do? How can we stop the Psycho Rangers?
There is little time to waste. The best defense against the power of a Millennium item is another. Tray of Courage and Tray of Wisdom will make preparations to travel to Earth with the remaining items, but it will take some time before their arrival.
Aye. Please hurry. The Rangers will do their best in the meantime. Oh, but I don't like our odds.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for the next match of the Grand Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament. Last time, Devon pulled out a surprise victory against Wes, and I foresee today's duel going even further.
I agree wholeheartedly. Today's duelists are forces to be reckoned with, even among Red Rangers. Duelist number 1 certainly has a chip on his shoulder, but his deck is one of the deadliest I've seen in this tournament. Here to prove his strength with his Kashtira deck is the Quantum Ranger, Eric Myers.
Eric's deck is all about dominating his opponent with powerful monsters and taking advantage of the field with even more powerful effects.
I just hope our second duelist can handle the heat. Wielding a Rescue Ace deck, he's determined to show Eric the true spirit of the tournament. I present to you the Lightspeed Rescue Red Ranger, Carter Grayson.
I believe it is time to get this match underway. Duelists, are you ready?
Ready!
Ready to win.
Then let the next match of the Grand Power Rangers...
Eric, I don't know what's gotten into you, but I'm putting an end to it here and now.
Quantum power! Don't make me laugh, Carter. Now suit up, unless you want this to be more of a one-sided beatdown.
Fine then. If that's the way you want to play, I won't hold back. Lightspeed, rescue! Lightspeed, rescue ready!
Perfect. Now there's no excuse when I crush you into the dirt. I'll start, and since I currently don't have any monsters on the field, I can special summon this, Kashtira Unicorn. Next, I'll activate its effect to add a Kashtira spell card to my hand. Brace yourself, Carter. You're about to see what a real champion can do.
Just continue with your move, Eric.
As you wish. From my hand, I activate Kashtira Birth. With it in play, I no longer need to tribute summon level 7 monsters. And I've got just the creature ready to join Unicorn. Come forth, Kashtira Ogre.
I'm willing to bet you'll exceed summon your ace card now, right?
Just because you know it's happening doesn't mean you can do anything to stop it. But before we get to the main event, I'll activate my Ogre's effect, letting me add a Kashtira trap card from my deck. This duel was over before it even started. I set 2 cards face down, then established the overlay network. I overlay both of my level 7 beasts to XC summon the Herald of Your Defeat, Kashtira Shangri-Ira.
I don't get it, Eric. Before the Psycho Rangers arrived, this was supposed to just be a friendly tournament. So why are you trying so hard to prove you're the best? I thought you moved past that.
Moved past it? One doesn't just move past a lifetime of clawing your way through the mud just to still not be considered good enough. But I'm not here for a therapy session. I'm here to crush anyone in my way. Before I end my turn, I activate the spell card Kashtira Theosis. I use it to special summon a Kashtira monster that's a different attribute than Shangri-Ira in defense mode. And I choose Scareclaw Kashtira. Make your move, and just try to break through my impenetrable defense. The least you can do is try to make this duel entertaining for me.
Despite the attitude, Eric is still a very skilled duelist. His Kashtira cards are lethal. I'm going to have to pull out all the stops just to stand a chance.
While you're just standing there thinking about what pathetic move you'll make, I'm going to activate one of Shangri-Ira's effects.
What?
During each standby phase, I get to special summon a Kashtira monster from my deck.
Then how about I do the same?
Oh?
Because I play the quick play spell, Emergency! Now before you bring out another monster of your own, I'm using my spell to special summon Rescue Ace Turbulence in defense mode! Unfortunately, I have to send a Rescue Ace card to the graveyard, but I think that's a fair trade-off.
Is that supposed to intimidate me? Let me show you real power. Continuing Shangri-Ira's effect, I use it to bring out Kashtira Fenrir.
I don't know what you're planning, but it's not going to stop me or my monster. I now use the effect of Turbulence in order to set 4 Rescue Ace spells and traps on the field.
Fool.
Huh?
You played right into my hand. Since you activated your monster's effect, Fenrir can now banish it face down.
What? No way!
The cards don't lie, Carter. And trust me, that's not all. Each time you come into possession of a banished face-down card, Shangri-Ira can render any of your zones useless as long as it remains face-up on the field.
What a deadly effect. And combine that with the ability of your Fenrir to banish monsters when they try to use their effects, it'll only be a matter of time before my field is unusable. So that's the true power behind your deck.
That's right. Complete and total domination. A deck befitting the most dominant ranger to ever put on a morpher. Now that you know, why don't you do us both a favor and just give up? That'll save us both a lot of time, and for you, humiliation.
Yeah, right. You of all people should know that quitting isn't an option here. It's still my move, so let me show you what I got. Deploy! Rescue Ace Hydrant!
Don't insult me with your little toy.
I'm far from playing around. Rescue Ace Hydrant is an important part of my team, and here's one of the reasons why. It allows me to activate any set card placed this turn, and the one I choose is Extinguish. Now that I once again control a Rescue Ace monster, I can target an effect monster on the field and destroy it.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Say goodbye to your Shangri-Ira.
Yeah, that's not happening. First off, I activate my own trap, the continuous trap Kashtira preparations. Next, I'm preventing my card's destruction by detaching one of its overlay units. Nice try, but Shangri-Ira is here to stay.
Looks like it's going to take more firepower to bring that thing down. Fine. Moving on to Plan B. Since it's still my main phase, my Hydrant lets me add a Rescue Ace monster from my deck. I hope you didn't miss him too much, because by banishing 2 Rescue Ace cards, I can bring out Rescue Ace Turbulence for round 2!
Bring out as many as you want. I'll gladly send them all to the junkyard.
Not this time. With Turbulence back on the field, not only is my Hydrant safe from battle and the effects of your cards, it's ready to mow down your monsters. I set these 2 cards face down, then use Turbulence to destroy your Scareclaw! That's my move. You're up.
I hope you don't expect me to praise you for managing to prolong this duel. In the end, I will be the one advancing to the next round.
Why don't you let your cards do the talking instead of your mouth?
Fine then. I activate my card's effect to special summon another Kashtira monster from my deck.
No, you won't.
Excuse me?
I activate my trap, Contain! Once again, I target your Shangri-Ira to negate its effects for this turn.
Like that's gonna stop me. Thanks to you activating a trap, I can use Kashtira preparations to look at your hand and banish 1 card face down. And since you only have the one, bye-bye.
Then I guess it's a good thing I negated the effects of your Xyz monster, huh?
Don't pat yourself on the back because of one okay move. In case you forgot, I'm the one in control of this duel. I place 1 card face down, then use the effect of Fenrir to add a monster to my hand.
I don't think so.
What now?
Once again, I use my Extinguished Trap card, This time sending Fenrir packing all the way to the graveyard. Say hello to Queen Banshira for me.
What are you trying to pull here, huh? Is that your plan? To make me look like a fool?
What are you getting so angry about? If anything, this is a testament to your skill level as a duelist.
Save your worthless praise. Now, since your card didn't negate Fenrir's effect, I can still add a monster to my hand. After that, I'm using my trap, Psychic Overload. I use it to shuffle the 3 psychic monsters in my graveyard back into my deck, with the added bonus of drawing 2 cards. You thought he was gone for good, but I'm bringing back out a second Kashtira Fenrir.
Fine by me, because I'm activating the Quick Play spell, Alert! Normally, it just lets me add a Rescue Ace monster from my grave, but since I control Hydrant, I'm adding a monster from my deck.
I hope you didn't forget about my own spell card.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that because you activated a spell card while I control a Kashtira monster, 3 of your cards in the graveyard get banished face down. What? Got something to say?
Don't you think that would have been a better move while your Shangri-Ira didn't have its effects negated?
Excuse me?
I'm just saying, you just banished 3 cards and you blew the chance to wipe out 3 of my slots in one go. Very rookie mistake.
Rookie? You're calling me, Eric Myers, a rookie? Who do you think you're talking to?
Perfect. Now that he's riled up, I might be able to swing this duel in my favor. Sorry, Eric, but it was the only thing I could think of. Since your monsters can't touch mine, it's my turn. And I think it's time to turn up the heat. Trans-Armor Cycle! Armor mode! Transformation complete.
You're gonna need it, especially now that Shangri-Ira can activate its effect again. Come out, Kashtira Unicorn.
It's a good thing your card was only able to banish 3 of mine last turn, because 1 is all I need. I banish my spell card out the grave and use it to special summon a true powerhouse of my deck, Rescue Ace Preventer.
And using that effect just sealed your strongest monster's fate. Fenrir, send that rust bucket to the scrap heap. And I'm not done.
What?
It also triggered Unicorn's effect, and now I'm sending one of the cards in your extra deck to join it.
I can't stop your effect, but I can still do this. Preventer, swap Unicorn to the face-down defense position.
Pest. Anyway, I think this card would decorate your banish pile nicely.
No! My Arbitrator! I was counting on that one to get me through the finish line!
Bye-bye, Turbulence. And would you look at that? 2 more monsters banished face down, and 2 more slots for Shangri-Ira to lock up.
No way. Even after all that, he's still putting this much pressure on me?
What, did you think making me angry was going to somehow mess up my game? Let me tell you something, Carter. I'm driven by the anger inside of me. I don't run from it. I embrace it, utilize it, and wield it how I see fit. All you did was accelerate your defeat.
I don't believe that for a second, Eric. I've seen who you are when you put that anger behind you, and you're better because of it. Wes and the rest of your friends on Time Force feel the same way.
Wes, why should I care about the opinion of some runner-up? I'm done talking about this. Either play a card or end your turn.
I guess there's no getting through to you. Fine. I now use another effect of my Hydrant, allowing me to add a Rescue Ace monster to my hand. Here's why Hydrant will be the key to my victory. I summon Rescue Ace Airlifter!
What good is one more weak monster gonna do?
It's about to make all the difference in the world. When Airlifter gets called to the field, it allows me to grab any Rescue Ace spell card from my deck.
See? I'm not such a bad guy since I left you 1 more spell slot to use.
Looks like someone wasn't paying attention to the card I grabbed, because what I got was a field spell.
A what spell?
Rescue Ace HQ.
No way. I saw what you did with that card in your duel with that loser Overdrive Ranger.
That's right. And right now, because you control monsters, my spell is giving my squad a much-needed boost. And Preventer has your Fenrir in its sights. Go! Ignite!
I can't let that happen.
Huh?
It's still not enough to beat me. Mega Battle, activate! Any hope you have of winning ends here. I activate my trap, Dimensional Prison. I hope you weren't too attached, because I'm banishing your attacking monster.
Not unless I play this. Reinforce! This makes sure my monster is unaffected by card effects this turn.
Read the fine print, genius. That only prevents monster effects.
Wait, really?
Yes, really. Thanks to my continuous trap, I can now banish a card from your hand face down.
That's not good.
Got that right. Say goodbye to another one of your precious slots. Is it finally settling in just how screwed you are? Your deck is nothing without those annoying spell and trap cards. I'll admit you're skilled enough to push me this far. You should at least be proud of that.
Last I checked, this duel isn't over yet. And it's still my turn. Airlifter, send his face down unicorn to the graveyard! There's more at stake than just a victory in this duel, and I'm going to show you. Next, I use the quick play spell Rescue, and use it to special summon your Kashtira unicorn to my side of the field.
Excuse you? How dare you? My monsters aren't yours to control. They're not pawns in your little game. They're here to help me win.
What's the matter, Eric? It's not like you're attached to these little pieces of cardboard, are you?
They aren't just pieces of cardboard. They're more than that. They've been by my side since the beginning of this tournament. They're my...
I believe the word you're looking for is... friends?
Shut up!
I think I'm actually making some progress, but I can't let up. No worries. I'll show you a little more. I activate the effect of Reinforce from my graveyard. By banishing it, I can set Rescue back on the field. With that done, it's time to battle! Unicorn, take out Fenrir! Oh, and its effect works on you too, so you can say goodbye to one of the cards in your extra deck. My turn's done.
I don't get it. He only took 100 life points, so why am I so angry? And not like earlier. It's like I don't want to feel this way. I don't know what it is, but just like Carter, I'm not letting it beat me. Time to take back control of this duel. First, by bringing out another monster with Shangri-Ira.
Sorry, but I'm activating Rescue again to bring Fenrir to my side.
Cut that out! In response, I'm using Kashtira preparations to bring forth another Kashtira ogre from my hand.
Not ideal, but it's nothing I can't handle.
Don't count on it. Don't forget, I get another monster thanks to Shangri-Ira, and I'm bringing back Scareclaw.
You might have built back up your defense, but you had to use an effect to do it. And you know what that means with Kashtira Unicorn on the field. You lose another card.
Peanuts compared to what I have in store. Remember that all my Kashtira monsters respond to effects? Let me get you acquainted with my ogres. I can excavate up to 5 of the cards on the top of your deck, banish 1 face down, then put the rest back.
No, but that means...
Another slot for Shangri-Ira to lock down. Face it, Carter. You're just about done.
Not if I do this! I use Fenrir's effect to banish your ogre!
I've prepared a lot for this tournament, but one thing I never accounted for was my own cards being used against me. That's something I need to think about going into the quarterfinals. But right now, I need to regain the advantage, and I do so by obliterating your airlifter with Scareclaw.
It's coming down to the wire. Any wasted move could cost me the match.
Before you do anything, I'm calling on Shangri-Ira to bring out another unicorn.
If that's the case, then I'll use Fenrir to get rid of your Scareclaw and my own unicorn to thin out your extra deck again.
How's it feel, Carter? Running around like a hamster in a wheel. All you can do is rely on effects to keep yourself afloat, only for it to backfire thanks to Shangri-Ira and the rest of my deck shutting you down. I use Unicorn to get rid of your last ace card from your extra deck. Then, Shangri-Ira will seal the deal by locking down the last slot in your back row. You're finished.
Eric might be right about this. No matter what I do, he always has a counter. The longer I play defense, the more I'm digging myself into a hole. All because of Shangri-Ira's effect neutralizing my field. If only I had some way to... Wait a minute!
Shangri-Ira can render any of your zones useless as long as it remains face up.
That's it! How did I not realize it sooner? I have to hand it to you, Eric. You pushed me to my absolute limit. Any longer, and I might not have figured out how to put an end to this duel.
Stop yapping and take your last move.
First, I activate my field spell, using it to shuffle 4 of my discarded or banished Rescue Ace cards back into my deck, then drawing 1.
Don't tell me you're relying on luck to turn things around.
Not at all, because by using Hydrant's effect, I can grab exactly what I need. Rescue Ace Preventer. And by banishing the last Rescue Ace card in my graveyard, it's coming back to the field. And here's a reminder of what Preventer can do. Target any effect monster and switch it to face down defense position.
You can do that until you're blue in the face. It's not gonna make a... Hang on. You can't mean...
Figured it out? Good. Because I'm targeting Shangri-Ira, freeing up my field once and for all.
What? No! This can't be! After all that! And because of his field spell, his Preventer is now strong enough to destroy Shangri-Ira.
I set this one card face down, then activate the spell Reinforcement of the Army to grab a level 4 warrior monster from my deck. I call forth Rescue Ace Monitor! I'm so glad I don't have to worry about your monster anymore, because Monitor lets me add a Rescue Ace trap card to my hand, which I'm immediately setting. Let's do this. Preventer, you know what to do.
I detach an overlay unit from my monster to prevent its destruction.
Not a big deal, since it no longer has any way to defend itself. Next, I'll attack your unicorn with my own. And now that you're without an attacking monster, Fenrir, attack Shangri-Ira!
Wait, what?
Hang on, why can't I banish it? It clearly declared an attack, so why didn't its effect activate?
I'm not gonna lie. It's my card, and I have no idea. Maybe one of the spectators can explain why later.
Fair enough. Well, that's my turn. It's all you now.
I can't believe it's come to this. Things can't end like this, not after everything I've worked for. I'm supposed to be the best. I use the effect of Kashtira preparations to call forth another monster.
And there it is. I activate Extinguish, targeting your Shangri-Ira, and finally sending it to the graveyard.
Impossible. No, I won't let you beat me. I use the effect of my trap to bring out Kashtira Riseheart in defense mode.
There's strike 2. I use Preventer to place your monster face down.
Enough of your games. I still have Kashtira Birth to call forth reinforcements.
Strike 3. I activate Contain to negate your monster's effects, and it can no longer battle this turn.
How is this happening?
You let your rage and pride drive your actions for far too long. I made a promise that I was going to make you see the light by any means necessary. And I intend to keep it. It's my move. And the stage for my victory is almost set. First, I use my field spell again to shuffle 4 used cards back into my deck. After that, I summon the card I just drew, Airlifter! I then use Airlifter's ability to grab a spell card from my deck.
Unicorn, use your effect to banish one of his extra cards.
Grasp at straws all you want. In the end, you're only helping me. Since you used the monster effect, I contribute Airlifter to special summon a stronger monster from my hand. Rescue Ace Fire Attacker! Also, don't forget, you triggered Fenrir's effect too. And I think it's about time your trap card leaves the field. But only after Preventer puts your unicorn face down.
How could I be falling apart like this?
Your skills are undeniable, but they were clouded by your unbridled desire to be the best. That cost you more than just this duel. I use Hydrant to add a monster to my hand, and with my team we're heading into battle. Here we are at the finish line, Eric. No matter the outcome, it was still a fantastic duel.
What's it matter what I do now? In the end, the outcome has already been decided. I use Kashtira Birth to special summon a monster.
Sorry, but I'm using Preventer to place it face down.
Of course you do. Whatever. I set this one card. Just end this already. I can't believe it. I really lost.
Eric, come on! You dueled incredibly! It easily could have gone your way.
Save your breath, Carter. I lost. That's it. No amount of kind words can change that.
Okay, so what now? You're just going to sit here and pity yourself? When did you get so pathetic?
What did you say to me?
The Eric I knew was never some quitter when things didn't go his way. He learned, assessed, and tackled the challenge head on with tenacity no one's ever seen.
It would be great to have that Eric back. I would have liked to root for my best friend in this tournament.
Wes? Look, I said some messed up things earlier, and I'm I'm sorry.
Forget about it. We're all good. This isn't my first rodeo. Plus, I think getting your butt whooped by Carter was punishment enough.
Yeah, laugh it up. Hey, Carter, thanks for the duel. Despite everything, it was actually fun to be able to go all out like that. Good luck out there in the quarterfinals.
Thanks, Eric. And who knows, maybe you and Wes will get that match you've been wanting in the runner-up bracket.
Hear that, Wes? You better not slack off.
And with that, today's match is nearing its ending.
What? How? We didn't even have a chance to go over the duel yet.
I am afraid we have simply run out of time, Alpha.
Oh, barnacles. Well, at least let me thank our channel members before we go. To everyone who has become a member, we can't thank you enough. If you would like your name on screen at the end of each video, along with access to custom emojis, hit the join button and become a member today. We hope you enjoyed today's match, and tune in next time as we continue the Grand Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament. This is it. The last match of the round before another shadow game. And the trays are still millions of light years away.
You must have faith that the Rangers can hold their own until help arrives, Alpha. Remember why they were chosen to be Rangers in the first place. The power of good will always prevail.
I know you're right, Zordon, but I just can't shake this bad feeling in my diodes. The Psycho Rangers were bad enough without the power of these Millennium items.
No magic is without limit, no matter how powerful. Once Tray of Triforia arrives, we will have the knowledge we need to even the playing field.
I never could have imagined the fate of the world being decided by a card game. Times certainly have changed since Rita and Zed, huh?
It would seem this tournament, no, Yu-Gi-Oh! As a whole, has more mystery about it than one would expect. As we continue on with the tournament, more answers to our questions are sure to come to light.
I see age hasn't dulled your wisdom after all these years. I just hope those answers come sooner rather than later, for the Rangers' sake.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for the next match of the Grand Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament.
This second round has been even more action-packed than the first. It's going to be a tough one to top last week's duel between Eric and Carter.
4 Red Rangers have secured their spots as quarterfinalists, with the 5th making their way after today's match.
Ooh, it's hard to figure out who's got the edge here. Our first duelist is new to the game, but is a quick learner, not only in Magic, but in Yu-Gi-Oh! He's shown natural talent and seems to only be getting better. Wielding an Endymion deck is the Mystic Force Red Ranger, Nick Russell.
The Endymion cards rely on spell counters to utilize their more potent mystical powers. They are also pendulum cards that make access to these counters a walk in the park.
I wonder if they do birthday parties. Oh, right. Today's second duelist also duels with pendulum monsters, but they couldn't be any more different. Whereas Nicks are meant to cash in on spell counters, this deck is meant for an all-out assault, sometimes crippling the opponent if they're not careful. Using the power of Dynamis cards is Tyler Navarro, Dino Charge Red Ranger.
I believe it is time to get this match underway. Duelists, are you ready?
I can't wait!
Let's do this thing.
Then let the next match of the Grand Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament begin.
This duel's going to be so awesome. I feel it in my Energem.
You're not worried that one of us has to potentially take on Psycho Red next round?
I'm not worried, because I believe in Troy's ability to win. Psycho Red had the element of surprise working in his favor against Sato. This time, his opponent will be ready. That's why I'm going to enjoy our duel to the fullest.
I hope you're right, man. I'll try to do the same. How about I start us off by setting half of the pendulum scale with Reflection of Endymion. Then, after that, comes the field spell, Magic Citadel of Endymion. Now, whenever a spell card gets played, a spell counter gets added to it, along with my Reflection of Endymion, who also has the same effect.
So cool!
If you thought that was cool, check this. From my hand, I play the spell Spell Power Grasp, adding an additional spell counter to my pendulum monster, and adding another Spell Power Grasp to my hand. And since another spell was activated, each of my cards get more counters. Get ready, because now that my card is locked and loaded with 3 spell counters, I special summon it and another monster from my hand in defense mode, and each get a counter.
Man, those counters sound like trouble.
You don't know the half of it. Magical Source! Mystic Force!
That's
more like it.
Where'd the applause come from?
Now, with 3 spell counters on the field, I activate my Jackal's special ability. By removing all 3, I tribute my Jackal to special summon something with greater magic from my deck. Mythical Beastmaster Cerberus! Starting to sweat yet?
Are you kidding? This is exactly the kind of excitement I live for.
Good to know. I end my turn after setting Mythical Beast Garuda in the pendulum scale and giving my cards a few more counters. All right, Tyler, you're up. Think your dinosaurs can withstand the power of my magic?
Oh, there'll be more than enough after I do this.
Dino Charger, ready! Energize! Unleash the power!
It's about to get wild. I start off my turn with the continuous spell, Dynamis Charge, and use its effect to add a Dynamis card to my hand.
Thanks for the free counters.
There's not much I can do to stop that, so just means I need to mow through your monsters with brute strength.
Do you see the attack and defense my monsters are working with? What could you possibly do to bring them down?
I'm glad you asked. Well, for starters, let me first set the pendulum scale with my Scale 3 Dynamis Spinos and my Scale 6 Dynamite Powerload the Draco Slayer. I love pendulum summoning because that means I can bring out all my Dino Buds at once. With my scale set, I pendulum summon Dinomist Plesiosaur, Stegosaur, and Terran. Notice anything different?
Yeah. Why are my monsters weaker now?
That's all because of Plesiosaur. For every Dynamist card I control, your monsters lose 100 attack and defense points.
Okay, but my monsters still have the advantage in strength, even with that effect in action.
Then how about I bring out something with a little more oomph? From my pendulum scale, I use Dynamite Powerloads effect to special summon Spinos as a monster. And with 2,500 attack points, your Cerberus is taking a trip back to the underworld.
Whatever. At least my field spell transfers the spell counters on a destroyed monster to it. Not a bad move, but now you don't have anything strong enough to take out Reflection of Endymion.
Think that's gonna stop me?
Wait, what are you—
Terran, attack!
I know I'm still new to this game, but why did you attack me with your weaker monster?
So I can do this.
Whoa, hang on a second. What happened to my card?
That's the power of my Dynomist Stegosaur. When another pendulum monster battles yours, both get destroyed. And thanks to my Dynomist Charge, since a Dynomist monster was sent to the extra deck face up, it comes back to my hand. It's still my battle phase, and look who's wide open. Plesiosaur, attack him directly! How's that for a turn?
Celebrate while you can, because that's the last time that's happening. And to make sure of that, I'm activating the pendulum effect of my Garuda. Since it's the only one in my pendulum zone, I'm sacrificing it to also destroy your spell card.
I don't like that.
Then you're really not gonna like this. I play the spell Spell Power Mastery to add an Endymion card to my hand. This neat little card also adds spell counters to any card I want, equal to the number of Spell Power Mastery and Spell Power Grasp cards I control, and in my graveyard.
You were right, because I really don't like that.
Good. And with 15 spell counters on the field, that's plenty for what I'm about to do. I place Endymion, the mighty master of magic, into the pendulum scale. Then, by using up 6 spell counters, I special summon the ace of my deck.
Never mind, I take that back. That monster is beyond cool.
At least no one can say you're not a good sport.
Even through tough times, you gotta have good vibes.
I can respect that. Back to my turn. Now that Endymion is on the field, he can destroy 2 cards that are able to receive counters, so your Plesiosaur and Draco Slayer are going extinct. And of course, he gets 2 more counters of his own. I'll increase that amount by 1 with another Spell Power Grasp, and now that Endymion is back to full strength, your Spinos is looking like easy prey.
Please be gentle.
No.
Well, at least your monster will also be destroyed, thanks to Stegosaur's effect. I'm not out of this yet.
You sure about that?
Huh?
As long as it has a spell counter, Endymion can't be destroyed by card effects.
Man, I'm in a real bind here. Let's see. So his Endymion can't be destroyed by card effects, and upon further inspection, it can't be targeted by card effects either. Target, huh? That gives me an idea. Don't count me out just yet, Nick. I got more surprises in store for you.
Bring it, buddy boy.
Bet. Well, first, I play another Dynamis Charge to add a second Dynamis Plesiosaur to my hand.
Planning on weakening my monster again with its effect?
Am I that predictable?
A little bit, yeah.
No matter. Plesios, come on out and sap that magician's power!
Is that it? If so, you did all that for your monsters to still be cooked.
Yeah, build up that false sense of security. I hope you weren't too attached to your field spell, because I'm tearing it right off the field.
With what?
With this. Twin Twisters. I have to get rid of a card, but I can now destroy your magical citadel.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
What?
I use Endymion's effect. Whenever you activate an effect of any kind, I can negate it by sending any card I control with spell counters back to my hand. And those spell counters get transferred over to Endymion. They don't call him the mighty master of magic for nothing.
Not how I planned, but at least that card's off the field. My turn's not over yet. With my 2 level 4 monsters, I build the overlay network. I overlay Stegosaur and Plesios to Xyz summon the terror of the deep. Number 37, Hope Woven Dragon Spider Shark.
What's he thinking? I get that Tyler's the carefree type, but he's not the type to bring a monster that's weaker than my own, unless he's scheming something. I don't see a trap card either, so I should just go for it, right?
Come on, Nick. Just go for it.
Wait a minute. This changes everything.
What changes who now?
Oh, you'll see. But don't blink or you'll miss it. First, I'll replay my field spell. No place like home, right? I enjoyed this duel a lot, Tyler. But with this card in my hand, victory will be all mine.
Don't be so sure about that.
Oh, but I am. Because the card I'm playing is Beast Magic Attack. This card of mine has a number of effects, but the one I'm choosing lets me special summon a face-up pendulum monster from my extra deck for the small cost of 6 spell counters. Now rise again, mythical beast master Cerberus!
That's fine, that's fine. No matter which card he attacks with, my monster's ability will still work.
Before we proceed to battle, I'm gonna activate Cerberus's effect.
I beg your pardon?
Gotta love spell counters, am I right? By getting rid of 4 of them from the field, Cerberus can banish your monster and gain attack points equal to the banished monster's original attack.
Huh. Well, my plan just went extinct. GG, Nick.
Yeah. Likewise.
And that's the match! The one advancing on as our 5th quarterfinalist is Nick Russell! Tyler tried his best, but Mick was in control of this duel since the very beginning, thanks to his magical Citadel field spell and his monsters that granted him more and more spell counters.
Unfortunately, Tyler was playing at a disadvantage since he was also using pendulum monsters that fed into Nick's strategy. However, had Nick decided to attack Tyler's Xyz monster instead of banishing it, the duel might not have turned out the way it did. Congratulations, Nick, for making it to the quarterfinals.
Yes, congratulations on having the pleasure of being destroyed by my hand in the quarterfinals.
Psycho Red!
The one and only.
Don't jump the gun there, hotshot. What makes you so sure you're gonna win your duel with Troy?
Don't make me laugh.
The only one laughing is you, psycho freak. What, scared you might actually lose?
Please. I wouldn't need a fraction of my power crushing you. But I'm going to enjoy every moment watching you suffer as you cry for mercy.
Do your worst, but I promise you, you'll never see me cry.
We'll see about that, Red Ranger. We'll see about that.
Looks like I got my work cut out for me in next week's duel.
You got that right. Hi-yi-yi. Before my systems overload, it's about time we wrap up today's match. We'd like to once again take this time to thank all of our channel members who went above and beyond in supporting this series. If you would like to be shouted out on screen like our other members here and would like early access to future matches, click the join button and become a member today. Thanks to everyone watching, and we'll see you next time on the Grand Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament.
How's he looking, Alpha?
Oh, Troy. Even after all this time, Zato is still unresponsive. All of his vital signs appear normal, but still, nothing.
This whole time I've been trying to tap into his mind, but no luck there either. Whatever that shadow game did to him, it's like what made him him has completely vanished.
So what are you saying?
There's nothing we can do to bring him back? The trays aren't here with the other Millennium items yet. Ugh, I hate feeling so helpless!
Do not lose faith in yourself, Troy. You were entrusted by my successor to be the Red Ranger of your team. You must believe in yourself in order to bring light from darkness.
Zordon's right. I wish I could be the one avenging Zato, but you have the power to make everything right. Unlike those Psycho Rangers, you have something worth fighting for. Remember that.
This is going to be the hardest battle of my life. But I swear, Zato, I'm putting an end to all of this and bringing you back to us. Just hang tight, man. This nightmare won't be around much longer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for the next match of the Grand Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament.
It's hard to sound cheerful given the circumstances of today's match. Not only will this decide our last quarterfinalist, today's match is... oh geez, another shadow game!
The situation seems dire for our first duelist, but we cannot lose hope that his victory is attainable. Wielding an indomitable spirit, duelist number 1 has demonstrated his determination to make the impossible happen through sheer willpower. Against all odds is the Megaforce Red Ranger and his elemental hero deck, Troy Burrows.
One of the most versatile archetypes we've seen yet in this tournament. Let's just hope these heroes are enough to give his opponent a good thrashing.
Very eloquently put, Alpha. Speaking of his opponent, he is one that lives for destruction and chaos. Utilizing ruthless force, Troy's foe in this duel has the advantage in more ways than just wielding a Millennium item. Duelist number 2 is Psycho Red of the Psycho Rangers, master of the Dark World deck.
I was able to look more into the Dark World cards following the events at the end of round 1. Relying on destroying your own cards can't be a good thing. Come on, Troy, you can do this.
I believe it is time to get this match underway. Duelists, are you ready?
Time to end this.
Let the games begin.
Then let the next match of the Grand Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament begin.
Your sick game ends here and now, Psycho Red. Even without a Millennium item, me and my deck are more than enough to bring you down.
Super Mega Move! Super Mega Force, Red!
I swear by the name of Gosei, as Earth's defender, I'm taking you out!
Then by all means, Defender, make this entertaining for me.
You won't find it entertaining after I play this. The field spell, Skyscraper 2, Hero City. After that, I'm going to play
Elemental Hero, Solid Soldier.
What?
Go on. Don't leave me waiting.
Enough of your nonsense, Psycho Red. Go, Elemental Hero, Solid Soldier! And with its effect, I'm going to...
You're going to use it to summon your Elemental Hero, Stratos, and use its effect to add Elemental Hero, Blazeman to your hand. Isn't that right?
I don't get it. It's like he can see exactly what I'm planning in my head. Was this how he managed to defeat Zato? Answer me, Psycho Red! How do you know what I'm going to do?
I believe this is the answer you were looking for.
What is that?
Only the strongest Millennium item, fitting the strongest warrior in the universe. The Millennium Eye. And its power lets me peek directly into your mind and soul.
So that's how you were able to know exactly which move I was going to make.
Precisely. And thanks to this duel was over before it even started. If you give up now, I promise not to crush your soul into too many pieces.
I knew I'd be coming into this duel at a disadvantage, but I never knew it was going to be this bad. That doesn't mean I'm just going to throw in the towel. Fine. Look into my mind if you want. That just means you can't be disappointed when I win. You're right. I summon Elemental Hero Stratos and use it to add Blazeman from my deck. Now tell me, Freak Show, did you see this coming? I use Polymerization to fuse Blazeman and Solid Soldier, fusion summoning a hero that represents the light overcoming darkness. Elemental Hero Sunrise!
I hope that's not the best you've got, or else this shadow game is going to be over before I can have any fun.
Can it, you lunatic? I'm not done. First, I use the effect of Sunrise to grab a Miracle Fusion from my deck, since he was successfully summoned.
Then, using the effect of Solid Soldier from the graveyard, I'm bringing Blaze Man out to the field in defense mode and using his effect to snag another polymerization. Your move.
Ironic how you said your worthless card represents the light overcoming darkness. My Dark World cards will snuff out the light until darkness consumes you completely. Starting with this, my own field spell, the Gates of Dark World. Now it's time to drag you into hell. After setting this card face down, I activate the spell Card Destruction. Now we both have to send our hands to the grave and draw that same amount from our decks. I hope you weren't relying on those fusion cards.
I don't see why you're laughing. You lost some strong cards too.
Fool. My deck thrives on destruction. Watch. First, I use the effect of my discarded Danger Mothman to let us both draw a card. But we must also discard a card. Next, I activate the effect of Snow, Unlight of Dark World, to add a Dark World card to my hand.
Seriously, what is he planning?
You're about to find out.
Get out of my head!
How about I do this instead? Finally, I use the effect of Grapha, Dragon Lord of Dark World, to send one of your monsters to the grave.
No.
It's lights out for sunrise. Don't look so sad, because you'll be joining him soon, once I unleash the epitome of destruction!
Look at me, Psycho Red. Do you see any tears in my eyes? I can take whatever you throw at me.
You Red Rangers are all the same, spouting pointless bluster about hope and never giving up. That's what I hate the most about you, scum! You never bow down to a superior unless you're completely and utterly crushed!
And that's why you Psycho Rangers will always lose in the end. You have all that power just to use it for evil. Strength means nothing without purpose. Power is useless unless there's something to protect. That's something you'll never understand.
Enough of this! I'll show you what real power is! I activate the spell, Dark World Accession, to fusion summon your end, Chlorless, Chaos King of Dark World!
Summon all the powerful monsters you want. My cards will still stand tall and fight.
No, they won't. First, by discarding a card, I can keep my field spell safe from any card effects for the rest of this turn. Now, behold my king's true power. Whenever he's fusion summoned, all of your cards get destroyed.
No! My field!
We're far from done. Since Genta, Gateman of Dark World, was banished to fusion summon Chlorless, I use its effect to special summon him next to his master. And finally, since Danger Jackalope was discarded, I use it to special summon Danger Nessie from my deck in defense mode. Now look who's wide open. Feel the power of the shadows. Do you finally understand? You were never able to defeat me.
Is that the best you got? Last I checked, I'm still standing. Meaning, I'm still in this fight.
Stubborn fool.
Man, this shadow game is more intense than I imagined. Knowing what Zato went through, that's all the more reason for me to end things here. And this might be the card to do it. Don't count me out just yet, Psycho Red. My heroes have never let me down. Especially this one. Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier! It doesn't matter that you sent my heroes to the graveyard, because this guy can bring one of them back to the fight. And of course I'm choosing Elemental Hero Blaze Man!
Grab another polymerization if you want. I know every move you'll make. It's futile.
Next, I play E, Emergency Call, to add another elemental hero to my hand.
Are you ignoring me? Fine then. I activate the effect of Chlorless to discard one card so you can't target him with card effects.
And you call me the fool.
What did you say to me?
Just shut up and watch. First, resolving the effect of my spell card,
I'm adding Honest Neos to my hand. Next, I use polymerization again to fuse Blaze Man with the elemental hero Ocean in my hand. Together, they form Elemental Hero Absolute Zero.
Want to use your little toy to figure out what I'm going to do next?
I'm already 4 steps ahead of you. Did you forget that Chlorless can't be targeted by effects this turn?
Who said anything about targeting?
What?
I play Mass Change. By sending Absolute Zero to the graveyard, I can special summon a whole new breed of hero, Masked Hero Acid. And get this, once it hits the field, all of your spell and trap cards get destroyed. Oh, and did I forget to mention that once Absolute Zero leaves the field, it destroys all of your monsters.
Chlorless, my king, you worthless bug. You'll pay for making a fool out of me.
That's pretty big talk for someone with an empty field. You thought you were invincible, and now you pay the price for your arrogance.
You're going to regret that.
Save your bluffs for someone who cares. You brought this upon yourself.
You talk as if you've already won. As if I hadn't told you already that my victory was all but assured. That was your final turn. Because you seem to forget. My cards wield their true power from beyond the grave. From my hand I play Drags Down into the Grave, which requires us both to choose one card from our opponent's hand to discard, and then we each draw another.
No, I was really counting on Honest Neos to
win you this duel. Don't make me laugh. My turn continues with the effect of my discarded Danger Mothman. Once again, letting us each draw a card before discarding another. It's time to close the curtain on this shadow game.
Whatever you're planning, it won't knock me down.
If only you could see the look of despair on your face after I discard one more card to retrieve from my graveyard Dark World Accession.
No. No, no, no! It can't be!
Say goodbye, Earth's Defender.
Troy, no, not you too.
This wasn't supposed to happen. How could he lose?
I hope by now all of you can see just what happens when you face me. Every Red Ranger will fall by my hands. None of you have the power to stop me.
That's it! I've had it! Bring it on, freak! Forget this tournament. I'll take you down myself.
Jason, stop.
But Zordon,
Charging in recklessly will only end in your defeat. If you want to avenge your fallen comrades, you know exactly what must be done.
Hear me loud and clear. The only way we're meeting is in the finals. If you somehow make it all the way, I'm showing you the same mercy you showed Zato and Troy. I'll make you wish you never came to Earth.
Is that right? Trust me, if I had my way, I'd crush you all right here and now. But for the time being, it looks like I get to play a little bit longer. I'm going to have fun breaking you.
As much as I hate to say it, the one advancing to the quarterfinals is Psycho Red.
Which means our 6 quarterfinalists are Jason Lee Scott, Jack Landers, Devon Daniels, Carter Grayson, Nick Russell, and Psycho Red. Our tournament has now reached the halfway point, and soon enough, one of these Red Rangers will be crowned as the best.
I think I might need to call Billy to get my oil changed. But before that, it's about time we wrap up today's match. We'd like to once again take this time to thank all of our channel members who went above and beyond in supporting this series. If you would like to be shouted out on screen like our other members here and would like early access to future matches, click the join button and become a member today. Thanks to everyone watching, and we'll see you next time on the Grand Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament.